Hi, good morning, guys, and welcome to our last lesson of this chapter. Today we are covering 9.5 and we are learning about multiplying multiples of 10 by tens. All right, so go ahead and grab your notebook. Okay, so we have 9.5. Go ahead and write your title and your date. Our goal today is to calculate the decimal portion of a multiple of 10. So from what we remember about tenths in fractional form, we're just doing like 1/10, 5/10, 8/10. Okay, so we are working with one decimal placement. And then for multiples of 10, you guys already know that these are just numbers that end in zero. 1,000, 568,000,000, 480. Okay, so ending in zero. All right, and that's all we're going to do today. So let's look here. Our first problem we have is 5/10 or 0.5 times 2,570. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side. And a good thing to remember when you are working with these problems, you always put your decimal tenth below the whole number. Okay, and that's just why it's just easier to work with. All right, because when we get to hundreds and thousands, it's nice to put it under the whole number because it's easier to calculate. Okay, so let's go ahead and rewrite that. Go ahead and write number 1, and we have letter A right here. From what you remember from 9.3, this is all you have to do. Find the product first, then count the decimal places, then put it in your answer. Okay, so go ahead and do that by yourself, and I will go over it. Okay, so here we have, let's begin. So find the product first. 5 times 0 is 0. 7 times 5 is 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28. And then we have 5 times 2 is 10, and then 10 plus 2 is 12. Number 2, you're going to count the decimal places from the right, so we have 1. And I'm going to know that anytime I'm working with tenths, I just have to move it one time. There you have your answer, 1,285. Put a check mark if you got that right. Okay, let's work with letter B. So we have 8,730 times 4 tenths. So do you notice here that there's a 0 here, but when I write this, I don't have a 0 here. We're just skipping a step because it's the same exact thing. Okay, so go ahead and solve, and then I will go over it. Pause. Okay, so 4 times 0, we have 0. 3 times 4 is 12. 2, carry the 1. 7 times 8 is 28, plus 1 is 29. 9, carry the 2. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 2 is 34. I know tenths is one decimal placement, so my answer is 3,492. Okay, so great job, guys. I'm telling you, easy stuff. So go ahead and we're going to do a bigger number for letter C and smaller number for letter D. Okay, go ahead and put a pause on that, and we're going to show you the answers after. All right, so C, we have 6 tenths of 14,280 is 8,568. Okay, if you got that right, put a check mark. Our last one, 7 tenths of 7,950 is 5,565. Okay, guys, and that is all we're learning today. We're going to go over one word problem, just like similar to your homework and your mock quiz on Wednesday. All right, so let's just tackle this together. Go ahead and write number 2. All right, at a brunch buffet, 20 customers ate 7 tenths of 4,410 grams of waffles and 4 tenths of a 7,390 milliliter container of fried chicken and waffles. Question A. How many grams of waffles did the customers eat at the brunch buffet? So the first thing you just have to remember is when we're working with our decimal tenths and our fraction, they're not asking about the customers. So you can just disregard this 20 altogether. Okay, so they just want to know your grams of waffles. How much did they eat? So they ate 7 tenths. So to find that, we're going to do what we did earlier. Multiply your grams by how much they ate. Okay, and go ahead and solve, and we'll go over the answer. Okay, so we have 4,410 times 0.7, and we have 3,087 grams. When you are answering word problems, do not put point zero. So your answer really is 3,087. This here is the same thing as this. Okay, so point zero, same thing. All right, good job, guys. Letter B. How many milliliters of fried chicken did the customers eat at the brunch buffet? Again, take your milliliters and multiply by how much they ate. All right, so we have 7,390 times 4 tenths. Our answer is 2,956, decimal zero. Your answer is 2,956 milliliters. And there you have it, guys. That is the same exact question on your homework. So let's just go over that really quick. All right, here we have it. Here's your Nelson 9.5 link, and it is the same exact thing as what we did. You're just going to rewrite this having your whole number on top. Do not just put your answers and take a picture of it. I need to see how you solve it. Again, super important. Great job to those who send me all their notebooks. And then here we have the same exact question. Instead of brunch, we have lunch. Okay? And instead of these are what you're working with. Okay, guys, and then lastly, we have a decimal rounding practice. Click to control flash player. All right, so we're going to be rounding to the nearest tenth. So you look at this tenth, look to the right, so it's 5 or more, so this is going to be point 0.4 right here. All right, and that's your game today. So let me know if you guys need any help. I am always here. This homework is due Wednesday. Tomorrow, we don't have a lesson. You're just going to review for your mock quiz. And this is how the Jeopardy link is going to look like. You guys are going to use this to study. So you have questions. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Your answer is 889. There you go. So these are all on the test. There are 3 hidden Easter eggs in this link. So you need to go through all of it, find the Easter egg, and let me know what the answers are. That is due tomorrow by 5 p.m. Your homework is due Wednesday. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Great job.